It's really got to be drilled. When we talk about a low single leg,
All right, we're going to start with this clip because it demonstrates a couple things and is kind of the base position that Ono is attacking from with his left-hand collar tie. So here we see him get left-hand collar tie. And the reason I chose this clip to start with was because this backside is going to be free. There's going to be no control. Opponent's got no control. Their hands are just in space for the most part. So as we see, there's no contact with their hands before he snaps. All right, so this illustrates a couple points. You want to make sure this guy's hands are off when you snap or before you snap, right? Or as you snap. So here we see opponent's got a thumb block. Now this is actually, I think, important. I don't think I've seen a single clip where Ono does this snap that the opponent is already straight arm thumb blocked. There's no full extension in their arm pushing him away. There's always a bend in their elbow, and this hand is almost always relaxed from the opponent. This allows it to fall off when Ono changes speeds, from what I can tell. So here we see him take his step back. So again, important. His feet move out of the way as he starts to snap. And then we see there's starting to be a little bit of space right there from when Ono starts his lean to snap. So as he leans, this hand will fall off. And we can see the shoulder lean because now we can clearly see his name on the back of his singlet, right? So it's not a straight down snap. He's definitely leaning almost shoulders stacked to snap. His head goes outside his arm. Listen, this may or may not help knock this guy's hand off, but what I actually think is the more important part is that the guy's hand is relaxed and the speed change of the snap. I think the head knocking this off is bonus. I don't think it actually does a whole lot to this hand. I think the speed change and the fact that it's relaxed and not straight is what gets the hand to fall. And so we see the opponent's hands both are now off of Ono, and he's way leaned out in front of his feet. Perfect snap, right? So he snaps. Ono continues with his footwork. What we see here, so he does his initial hop backwards. And then we'll see the opposite foot of the side he's going to attack go back just a little bit or move this direction, right, toward the thing he's going to attack. So that foot plants. This is his drive foot, or what I believe the Japanese call their kick foot, what they push off of to get to the attack. And we can see it covers a lot of ground, and he's aiming for the opponent's heel for his attack. Goes two hands to it. Always does a really good job of getting to his feet or getting above the knee and behind the guy. So here he gets to his feet. This ends up in a step out, but it scores him points, right? It scores him points. So step out or not, he is getting points. So again, let's take a look. He snaps, and then a lot of times you'll see his opposite hand will do a couple things. This hand right here on the backside, a lot of times it'll anchor in the armpit, which is likely what it's doing right here. It's hard to see. And then he'll release it right away because he doesn't want the guy's head to come under his armpit. Not a good spot. But he'll release so he can get both hands to the leg to attack. All right. So let's review a couple of key points real quick before we move on to some other clips. All right. So opponent's hand is relaxed. The arm is bent. There's no stiff thumb block here. when he snaps, he is going to kind of stack his shoulders and lean that direction and commit everything to the mat, right? And with that, both of the opponent's hands end up being off of him. The far side started off, and this side gets knocked off on the snap. Feet go backwards on the initial snap, and then far foot will move toward the angle to jump to that side. Tacks low, finds a corner, and gets to his feet right away. All right, pretty standard.